I don't know.
South Africa was still recovering from the Rosemary Ndlovu saga when another alleged insurance killer emerged in the northwest. 50-year-old Agnes Seswantsho allegedly preyed on her loved ones, including her own son, to cash in on insurance payouts. She was arrested in a sting operation in November 2023 and will now have her day in court when her trial resumes on Monday.
A Northwest woman with an alleged knack for poisoning her loved ones for insurance payouts. She is the aunt of Bonolo Mudiseimang, whom she allegedly visited in August 2022 and requested for a copy of her ID to assist with employment. This allegedly happened in the presence of her husband, Debogo. In the same month, Seswantsho was on a trip when she allegedly made a stop to buy a sandwich.
Aba go patela ha ke gopola ga ke nna ke patetseng o ke ena patetseng aba tsena ka yone mo selo mo koloing go pele be ke tsena be ke go palama go morago be re tla o sontse re ise mo gae ke ra mpuse mo gae ha re tsena go gae re tsene ka bo 1 am Sunday ha re tsena ka 1 o bua gore o batla go isa sandwich go go Bonolo. Mama ka mo bolela gore e le gore wa o isa sandwich nako e cause Bonolo go betse. Ke mo aka tsamayang ka yone sandwich eo. Be le gone e tlisang the next day.
Le tlhatsa le na le kgwalele le go bona le tlhatsa le khwile e kwa leng ga se bodu. Ke a ke tla mmotsa gore mmawe go iragalang ke a tla nthara ke jele sandwich e tswa ke ra khadi na itlisitse ke re o itlisitse ding a re nako no robetse ke taboga ke tsoga ke tabogela mo ke kopa thuso mo moagisane le moagisane a tla a itarere messing tlona khwale le bona le shulo and then aba kopa metsi re messing re massing ra sna go mo no sa metsi and then ke ka re so se le se khabetla malo re nsira aba heletse itshintse.
I discovered that the accused insured the deceased 3 million. When she took out the policy, she impersonated the deceased. The beneficiary of that insurance was the accused before this court, whereas the accused has got the deceased has got the husband, has got the child, has got the parents.
Her body was exhumed in October that year for a post-mortem, which revealed suspected poisoning as the cause of death. Investigators believe another medical practitioner colluded with Seswantsho in declaring the cause of death as natural, thus defeating the ends of justice. After Bonolo's burial, Boikutso found out that she too unknowingly had a brush with death. She was one of the over 40 relatives allegedly insured by Seswantsho. 2 million rand was allegedly the price on her head, and the same modus operandi was used.
Ha atla are ngwana go butwa ke go batletse mmereko. Tsa di document tsa gago o go di certify ko police station o buisa di CV tsa gago ko pep home ko toropong. Abamfa chelete ya go palama before o mplela gore ha ke dropa di CV tseo ke di drope mo mothong o so ke di drope mo go ana go ha ke tsana o so mo a mo describe o so teng ha ke go di dropa ke mo foune ke so ke mo founele so unfortunately ke a palama ke go certify ya dilo be ke palama ke ya toropong ko pep home ke isa ke go dropa di CV e rile ke fetsa go dropa CV ka ke mo founele ke mo bolela gore ga khadi ke setse ke dropile ke fetsa go dropa di-CV e be ke ya gae.
Bonolo's suspicious death comes amid a long standoff between Seswantsho and her in-laws. Disaneng village is a rural area quietly nestled in MAHIKENG in the northwest. This is the home village of the Seswantshos, the family that Agnes married into. Her husband, Justice Ditebu Seswantsho, died in 2015 under what the family believes are suspicious circumstances. Justice was a police officer with 21 years' experience in the SAPS and lived with Agnes in Klerksdorp at the time of his death.
She refused to bolela batsadi gore go iragetseng o ile go tlhokaetse le no bona la tlhakatlhakana and by that time na le go ntlu a tla tlhokala ka gore o na bitsa ntatoma mo motsing mo batho na teng go Klerksdorp a mmitsa morara tlo tshela justice ntatota re tletse justice mo dimga bolao mo dimga bed a robetse la hawo a rena ba bo of which he is lying land a ke tlo robele motho tlhokaetseng motho go tlhokaetse go bua wait up until he shetla lona wa tsaka re tshwantse motho a fudiswe mo dimga bed a be mo fatshe ba mme sentle so ntatota ba rena o na tsamaya abo a o kometse fela mo kamoreng so mo tse ka re bolele exactly what happened go go botse.
Itireleng cuts a lonely figure as he describes the event that happened after his brother's death. He says they initially did not believe that Justice had died because Agnes would at times randomly call their mother to inform her that Justice had either disappeared or was sick, which would later turn out to be untrue.
The speculations tsa gore batho ba suspect gore ha ya ene le go ya go moshareng ha ya a tswe go le moshara o tshwe ke vene ya gagwe ka bo ke bone bontate bao ba ne ba le kwa ba mo motsing ba mo tshutse ka vene ya gagwe ba mo se go moshareng go ba mo se go moshareng wa teng so ha tla go tswa ke hasha go lapeng.
He says Agnes accused the mortuary employees of having inflicted injuries on her husband's body.
The bitla a o mana le batho go moshara barare ba go ba ditse monna wa gagwe te moshimane wa go moshara barare motho o tla ntsela yana o bona gore o na le injury mo go ene so ena ba bua gore ke ba moshara bare motho o tla ntsela yana of which something se iragetse go go buti go itsima go di se go motsela le ha go no puitsi mana ba tla to take the blame a isa go batho ba go moshare but bonen ba gana but mosadi go le nna tla o ne ka re motho ana go ya mo something like tarotu a ngapegile ya le moredi so e a re ke di lights go moshare ba gana.
Nearly 10 years after Justice's death, the family is still in the dark about what happened to him. What has lasted is the feud between the family and Agnes. Itireleng says there's always been tension between the family, which started when his brother married Agnes in secret and was isolated from them thereafter. Justice's death exacerbated tensions between them, and those tensions reached fever pitch when her son approached a television show that provides mediation between troubled in-laws on the Unalives channel.
Ke nyetswe ke Ditebu Seswantsho he a nyala batho ba go bona sambang accept
mma le re biditse kwa nwa kere matsapa di a tsaka
re lo biditse tota mme lo biditse ke kutlo
ku
re kgedi go re ke bolele o butegang ngwana o wa nene le motho o simolola nne o sa mpisa mme o se ke sheno le ina go gae ke bidwa se go motsi o twa nna go gae ga re dire charity ya magadi.
South Africans watched on their television screens as a confident Seswantsho pleaded the case on behalf of her son.
Kutlo gore a heletse a ro a kwalela mamazala gono gona le incident e diragetseng between ene le cousin a gagwe ngwana o ga ke dipidi wa Facebook o ileng mo feng a be a textela Kutlo a bolela Kutlo gore o rata Kutlo ke be ke ya teng ba le teng ke ya go o mama teng ke re ke ya go bua le mama teng gore a kgaleme ya ka nkgono ke rakgadi ga Kutlo ke dipile a ireng Seswantsho a tla a nruga be ke mara ke re ga ke atla mo go ena ke tle mo go mama gago but ka gore ke ga wa nthoga e bile o mpolelela ha ke sena ga ka wena o na le go gagago o lucky.
In the explanation, she also drops the cause of death.
ebile o mpolelela gore ke o boleile o buto gago o bute gago se se ke se ratang ke gore di-nominations di-BI di-notification of death di kwetse gore cause of death ke epilepsy so a nna ke epilepsy.
She also told the host of the show about what the family allegedly claimed was the motive.
ba re mmolaetseng
ba re ke mmolaetse tšhelete le one tšhelete ba embakisa mare ba sang confronte ba bua ko dithoko mo e leng gore le tšhelete ya GBV go ne go tlisiwa bana close to 8
bana ba mang
ba re ke bana ba ga ditebo.
In a robust back and forth, Justice's mother denied ever making claims that Sekgomote killed her son, but that did not stop her from throwing a jab.
Ngwana ga go go tinkilepile o ke tlhalosang gore a re ke bolele o butwa gago o shoshe ke banna ba babedi o mo go wa boraro so ha a re pelo ga go e botlhoko ka ditebo bomma go banna ba ba ga kelepile bone dipelo tsa bone ga di botlhoko ka bana ba bone.
She pleaded innocence.
She's still crying for his son. Of course she's got that right go lelela ngwana gago mare ga se nna mmolai. I don't know. The cause of the death is epilepsy.
Bona go gae o sa le sentle mokgatlho ga manana ba utlwele rra la go ne go le thata kopa o utlwele.
In March last year, Justice's body was exhumed as part of ongoing investigations following Seswantso's arrest in November 2023.
The exhibition must take place because, and on the other hand, exhibition is then the result at the end of the day.
Disaning village is still under traditional authority, and this exhumation was a novelty that sent shockwaves throughout the community, but was also a test for its traditional leader.
And I also consulted with the village elders, prophets, traditional doctors, and elderly people in the village. And all of them came to the conclusion that this exhumation has never happened, or it has never occurred in our village. It was for the very first time. And we asked for guidance. They gave us the guidance because in a rural community, when things happen, whether good or bad, the leader will always be questioned. So we did our best that we don't transgress anything.
The family cling on to the results of the postmortem for hope that they will finally get to know the truth and perhaps get justice. Seswantso is not charged for Justice's murder, but she is for her son, Kutlo. This is the son she had gone to a television show with to complain about her in-laws. He died in July 2023 in what the postmortem report says is suspected poisoning. She allegedly put in a claim, but little did she know that the renowned surgeon Keshi Mabunda was hot on her heels and used this claim as part of the sting operation to nab her.
She was supposed to benefit about 6 million from Momentum Insurance Company. After hearing them that she have to stand for the money, she went to Centurion. The appointment was 9 o'clock. She eventually arrived around between 9:30 to 10. I was with my colleagues. There was a female police officer there. I approached the accused before this court of worship in position of a J50. I have introduced myself to the accused, Sergeant Keshi Mabunda, informed her the reason of me to be there, showed him my appointment certificate, informed him of his notice of rights. Due to the language barrier, I was with Sergeant Rahanya, who was fluent in Tswana, so I instructed her to read the notice of rights in front of me.
She was arrested in November 2023 and charged with 2 counts of murder, fraud, and defeating the ends of justice. On Monday, she steps into the dock for the beginning of her trial in what the family hopes will be the final nail in her coffin. For Newsroom